Good morning, afternoon or evening, ladies, gentlemen and other. I am the Plumber, or Adam if that so tickles your pickle, and I'm here today to talk to you about Need for Speed Payback, or more specifically, I'm here to talk to you about the brand new abandoned car that's just been released into the game, the Volvo Amazon. Now, as default, this comes into an off-road platform, and frankly, this is where I feel it'll probably perform best, with judgment by the actual car itself. So that's what we're going to be reviewing on it today. Now, if you haven't found the car yet, I will post a link into the description. When it first came out, I did go out and, with the rest of the Need for Speed subreddit Discord, we went out and we found the car. I made a video about it, and I will provide you a link to that in the description. Now, onto the car. This is a short review of the car, just to see how we reckon it does. I've given it a, how do we call it, a basic Chidori set. Because, let's be honest, when the Amazon dropped, I actually was already in the middle of upgrading some cars, and I swear to God, if I have to look at that slot machine anymore, I'm going to bust a blood vessel. But this should definitely be sufficient to get the measure of the car. So, first of all, we're just going to quickly take it back to its stock specification here, just to have a look at its base stats and roughly what you can expect out of it when it's a 399. So, if we look at its base stats, we can see not much that's really of note. It has a very strong airtime stat for a completely stock car, but that's pretty much a dump stat anyway, so it's not important. But it is notable to note that the brake power and brake response as default are 0.4 and 0.0. So I strongly recommend you place some either Chidori parts or some Next-Tech parts on it to buff that really nastily flagging brake stat, which I've managed to get up to about 7.4, so that'll work nicely for us. So to try out the car, I haven't actually done any pre-testing. I'm just basically trying to let you guys know what I reckon about it as quickly as possible. So, where's the track I really like? Oh yeah, it's over here, Free Amber Militia. So we're going to try it on, is it this one? It's not that one. There it is, I know it. So we are going to try it on the Burning Point race. We might as well just drive up there, and I'll give a bit of a description of the car along the way. Now, I will say, driving this back on the abandoned car mission was basically like driving a piece of hog iron around. Mostly due to that terrible brake stat meant you just couldn't brake it out into a drift if you needed to. Yes, I'm a very good driver, that was a head-on collision. I've got to say, the acceleration stats as I saw them when they were on the screen were actually fairly impressive, and it's not quite RX-7 good, but it's still a very sharp car off the line, and unlike a lot of them, its quarter mile stat is also quite high, so it'll actually keep that acceleration going for a little time. I'll also note I haven't done any live tuning on this at all, because that's a matter of experimentation, and I just haven't had time to do that. Trying to give the absolute first impressions of this car. As you can see, my live tuning is untouched. Its on-road performance is a bit feeble, but you're going to expect that out of an off-road car. So actually, I think it's on-road all the way there. So we're going to change our plans. We're going to go to the nearby petrol station. I'm English, sorry. We could go race Forest if we wanted to, but I'm pretty sure he's not driving around a 399. And what a lot of other people on the subreddit have been saying is that this car has really, really manageable handling off-road, and you know what? I'm really seeing it. It's a bit tough to knock it out of the drift. Like, once it's drifting, it wants to stay that way. That's like my first impressions. It drifts very steadily, but it also seems to just want to stay there. I like full opposite lock as much as you like, which I know, again, that's how you maintain a drift in real life, but in this car, in this game, that is how you avoid one. So we're going to go for a few laps around. I think it's called the 4-wheel hike online, so we're going to go around and do that and see what we reckon. So I think long sweeping corners like this is where you're really going to be at home. You can just sit in a lazy drift at 126 miles an hour. Actually, I've got to admit, I'm really not losing much speed during these drifts. This is very, very steady. Its handling is something quite impressive. Now, I will note, From the statistics, the top speed of this car is fairly low. So that can be a bone of contention for those off-road races where you do actually end up taking a stretch on road. And I don't know, I'm sure the live tuning would actually help out, but the on-road handling is very, very stiff. It reminds me a lot of the Lancer Evo 9 in that regard. But you know what? I am subtly impressed with this car. I actually quite like how it handles. I'm not sure if I'll drop I might even drop the Bel Air for it. It definitely doesn't seem any more. That's where it hurts though. That left into right switchback where I have to get out of the drift quickly. This car just does not want to go. You put on full opposite lock, it takes about a whole second. You can't see my controller obviously, but it takes about a whole second before this thing decides it doesn't want to drift anymore. But it's very easy to break out into a drift, and it just stays there. It's the laziest drift. I could go to sleep while I'm doing this track, apart from that one switchback. And then this bit comes and a bit of a flick on the handbrake makes it work, but obviously that makes you lose a lot of speed, so it's not ideal. I think it might be a very good low-tech off-roader. On highly technical tracks you might not want to use your Volvo for it, but this car is very strong on a track that just lets you go ham. Because all these wide sweepers, just forget about it, I'm gone. Lazy drifts. But, oh, look at the resilience. I had the handbrake on for a good half a second before it decided it wanted to change directions. And that is shocking, you know? The off-road acceleration is very good. Yeah, okay, so I like it.
Damn, that was some slick racing.
Alright, so yeah. I mean, I like it. It's good.